to turn announcement for turn 6. And this time Rogue's going to start the hero moves with Sam here, who's going to do a search of this room. But it's going to fail because I'm using a famine card. So it means they get no search card. But they still do get to remove the objective token. So that's one search completed, and this token here still gets flipped. Now, because of Sam's bandit ability, that only cost him 3 AP. So he has 1 AP left, and he's going to go 1 to there. And he's not using his stink tank this turn. Then Kat in this room is going to use all 4 of her action points to also do a search. So we'll remove the objective and flip the token. But this time she does get to draw a search card, and she found a med pack. Very useful given how damaged she is. Then Cole's going to go 1, 2 to open this door, activating this room and causing a spawn to potentially occur. And our roll on the room spawn table gives us a 4. Nothing. Great. But, yet again, Rogue has been very lucky and nothing has spawned. So, he still has 2 AP left. He will use them to go into the room. He'll go 1, 2, 3, sprinting to the next doorway. And then Victor is going to do a move and shoot with his shotgun to there. So let's roll for that. And he gets a 1, so he misses. He'll then do another move and shoot. And he gets a 4, which on a shotgun gives us a knockdown. So we knock down the zombie, and he still has 2 action points available. So he's just going to go on alert. And our infected moves are going to be mixed up a bit now, because suddenly they're aware of Sam's presence because he didn't use his stink tank. So everyone is nearest to him compared to anyone else, except for this group over here. These 3 at the front are actually nearest to Victor. The 2 at the back are nearer to Sam. So we'll do the ones closest to Sam first. So 1, 2. Now the door actually blocks smell and line of sight, so the zombie won't try and open it yet. This one will go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 is within smell range. So we'll go 1, 2. Now, unfortunately, it can't grab Sam diagonally across the doorway here. This one will go 1, 2, and is not in line of sight or smell range. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 would want to move there but can't, so stops, and the same with that. Now, are these ones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think these ones are actually closer to Victor as well. This guy over here is laid down, so won't act. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we've got very much a split going on. So we still need to move these guys over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that is our move done. Time for the spawn. And rolling on our table, we get an 8, which is a roamer. Firstly, I have no zombies in reserve, so I don't actually have any to place on the board. But the rules do cover this because it has a drop-off mechanic. So it should be whichever zombie is furthest away from a hero, but in a director game, you can pick who drops off. So I'm just going to drop off this guy here, have him disappear to become my roamer. Who will pop up the other side of this wall? Scarily for Sam, obviously he didn't do a very good job of searching, and now he has yet another zombie behind him. So that's the infection spawn done. On to the infection test. And rolling for cat, we get a 2. Oh, so it's advanced to the next stage, meaning she only has 3 action points around now, rather than 4. But she's going to use her med pack here, so that's not a problem. So she simply discards this and removes the token completely. She's fully healed. Which brings us to our end phase. So this poor little zombie here will stand up and we remove Victor's alert token. And then we cross off the turn and we're on to turn 7. So we'll start over here with the heroes and we'll have Cole open this door. And rolling for Cole's room spawn, we get... How? No zombies. Yet again, no zombies. I really don't know what's going on here. Oh well. So the room is active. He's used 1 AP so far. So he'll move another one. And I guess go on alert for the sake of going on alert. Then what do we have? Well, let's have Victor go move and shoot with his shotgun. And he gets an 8, so that's a kill shot. And then we'll have him move 1 more. And then go on alert, I think. And actually he's going to swap weapon as well, because the pistol will have a bit better range. Okay, then Cat. Well, she may as well come out of here. 1, 2, 3. I think she's going to go off into the wilderness. No. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Then Sam, all alone here with the hordes of zombies closing in on him, is going to use his stink tank to once more become invisible. He'll then go 1, 2 to open the door. And then we'll do a sprint using his skinny to go diagonally across the doorway. 1, 2, 3. And that is the hero move done. Onto the infected move. So obviously all the guys around here can't see anything around here. So they're going to move. And they'll be heading back off up towards where the other guys are. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. The guys in the room here will go 1, 2, 1, 2. Which way a bit quicker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. This one will be 1, 2, 1, 2. And all the guys left over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 1. Which leaves these 3 over here. So we've got 1, 2. It's moving into Victor's line of sight, and of course getting line of sight on Victor. But of course Victor's on alert. So let's see. Oh, he missed, and he's using his pistol. And of course we'll now move up to 4, so 3. And Victor will take another shot. And another miss. He got a 2. And the 4th movement, and Victor will take yet another shot. And a miss again with a 3. Then this guy, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's the end of the infected move. So we move on to the infected spawn. And I'm going to play a 2 roamers card. So where am I going to place these roamers? Well, I only actually have 1 zombie, so I'm going to nab a zombie from somewhere else. And I'm going to place one, I think there. There would be out of sight. Yeah, there would be out of sight. And then there. I'll just give him something a little extra to worry about for Cole there, for Rogue controlling him. Okay. Then the spawn table. And we get 3. So that is spawn point B with 7, which is 4 zombies at spawn point B. Now, spawn point B is all the way over here, miles from any of the heroes. And I have nothing in my reserve to spawn with, so I'm actually, as the director, going to choose not to spawn, because I want the guys who are nearer to be nearer. So, on to the next phase, the infection test. Oh, but Cat healed last turn, so no infection test. So end phase it is, and there's nothing to stand up, so we remove the alert tokens and cross off the round. Bringing us to turn 8. So Rogue is going to have Sam move 1, 2, 3, doing a sprint, and that's 2 AP, then third AP will open the door, which activates the room, and we need to roll on the spawn table. And he finds 6, so there is a zombie in there, and it is 7, 4 squares away from the door. So one zombie along this back wall here will go by this door here, and Sam still has 1 action point left, so he will use it to move into the room. And he'll move diagonally across just because he can, because he's got the skinny. And he'll use a stink tank use to stay invisible. So he only has 1 more use of that left. Then the rest of the heroes, well, Rogue's going to start by having Cole use all 4 of his action points to perform a search. So we can get rid of this token and flip the search token. So they're halfway through searching the rooms that they need. And because he performed a search, he does also get a card. And he has found loot. So this is normally worth XP during the campaign, which is this number here. In a direct game like this, they can discard this card to stop me using a director card during this turn. But they have to do that at the start of the hero turn. So they can't do it this turn, but they could do it next turn. Then Victor is going to use his pistol, and he is going to do an aimed fire, because this is a semi-auto. By doing aimed fire on this, when he then goes on alert, he'll have aimed fire for all other shots. So aimed fire gives him +2, let's roll, and he gets 5, with +2 takes him to 7, which on a pistol is a kill. So this goes away, and he loses 1 ammo. So that was 2 AP, now he's going to use his 3rd and 4th ones to go on alert. Cat here is going to go 1, 2, 3 using 2 AP, and then go on alert for another 2 AP. And that's the hero move done, so we go on to the infected move. And we might as well start with these guys right here. So this guy will move 1, 2, and will then try and grab Cole. So we roll a grab test and we get a 7. So 7 is a safe. So Cole is safe. This zombie will then move 1, 2, and it can't get past to grab Cole, so it won't go any further. Then these guys up here will go 1, and then be in firing range of Victor here. So let's roll Victor's shot, and it's a kill. And this one will go 1, 2, and then be in range of Victor. So we roll the dice, and 7 is another kill. And these few round here will go 1 and be in line of sight of Cat. Now, she hasn't fired her guns yet, So she's gonna go all dual wield on this, and let's see what she gets. Ooh, double one. That's a shame. So that's one movement, two movement. And she's gonna do the same again. Let's see what we get. We get a 3 and a 6. So the 3 is a miss, but the 6 is a kill because it was a 5 or 8 to kill. And this guy will go 1, 2, then be in line of sight. And I think Cat might be a bit more conservative now that she's used 4 of her ammo. So, oh, she'll go with a miss. It's okay, it's okay. He'll move one more closer and she'll shoot again. And a 5, which is a kill. And then this one here will just go 1, 2, and not be in range to cause a charge. This group over here will move 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. And the last lot over here will have 1, 2, trying to head out this door up towards here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, that is the infected move done. Now it's time for the infected spawn. And the first thing I'm going to do is play a roamer card in addition to the normal spawn. And he'll sit nicely just there, I think. Give a bit more pressure on Cole. And we get 7, so we get a roamer. Interesting. And the closest hidden space to our hero is just here, once more, behind a wall of Sam. So that is our spawn out of the way. We have no infection checks to do. So we move on to our end phase. We'll take away our alert tokens. And there's no zombies to stand up, so we just cross off the turn, bringing us to turn 9. Cole is in a whole heap of trouble over here, so let's start with him. And Rogue is going to have him do full auto on this zombie here to try and get himself out of trouble. So 3 dice, and oh, we've got an 8, so we have got a kill, and that's 3 ammo gone. And then we'll have a, can't do a sprint. If we move, we're likely to get grabbed. We'll do a move and shoot. So if we fail to kill this with this, they'll get a grab check on him, but hey, let's go with it. So we've got an 8, that's a definite kill. But it is another 3 ammo gone. Okay, and that's 2 AP gone. So I think the final AP... well, final 2 AP. We'll do a move and a shoot. Just firing on semi-auto. So 4 is unfortunately a miss. And then another move and shoot, this time on full auto. Oh, and forgot to say, Cole is giving in the loot that he picked up so that no director card can be used this turn. Oh, 1, a 2 and a 4, all misses. So that's not good for Cole. So let's take a look at Sam. He's also surrounded by zombies. He is going to use a stink tank use, and he will do a search. So that's 1 more of the quest tokens gone. So they only need to do 2 more searches. So we've got 5 over here and 3 over here. And we flip this, and he draws a card, and he gets painkillers. And then he has 1 AP left, So he's just going to step out of this room, which leaves us with Victor and Kat. So Kat is going to go 1, 2, 3, sprinting along this corridor, and then go on alert again. And Victor is going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So a double run. And we're kind of assuming Cole can take care of himself over there. So now we're on to the infected move phase. And we'll start over by Cole, where there's going to be a fight. So 1, and then a grab test. So let's roll the dice. A 1. So a 1 for a normal zombie is a takedown. So Cole is taken down. So we put him prone, we take the zombie and place it on his character card. Now we need to roll a bite test. So what do we get? 8. So he's safe. So he's not bitten, there's just a zombie on him. And then over by Kat here, where she's on alert, we have this crawling zombie coming along, and Kat is going to do a single shot at it, and she rolled a 4, which with 44 caliber is a knockdown result. And everything else is just going to kind of shuffle along. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Who's closest to him now? Oh, they are. This is closer. Okay, and that's the infected move done. Time for the infected spawn. I would play a card, but I was prevented from doing so. Rolling the dice, we find number 3, which is spawn point B, and 3, so 3 zombies at spawn point B. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. There we go. And there's no infection check to do, so end phase. We'll stand this guy up all the way over at the front here and remove Cat's alert token. And we're on to round 10. Things are suddenly very real for Sam here. He is out of stink tank uses, so he's got his pistol equipped and he is going to make a run for it. So he's going to do his turbo 7 space for 4 AP move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Cole is here grappling with a zombie. Just imagine it's there. And so he is going to go full auto in its face to get it off of him. And oh whoa, overkill, 3 kill shots. He does, however, only have 3 bullets left. But that only used 1 AP, so he'll use a 2nd AP and a 3rd AP to stand up, because that's 2 AP action. And for his final AP, he will move 1. So Kat and Victor over here, we'll start with Victor. He's going to equip his shotgun, and then he will move and shoot, targeting this zombie here. And rolling the dice, he gets a 3, which on the shotgun is a knockdown. So very good weapon, but very limited ammo. He'll then move forward 1 and go into alert. And Kat is going to go 1, 2, 3. She'll do an execution using her katana. So she'll equip her katana and do an execution on this down for 2 AP. That works nicely. Okay, so that's the hero moves done. Time for the infected move. So we'll start over the back here because this zombie can see Sam and he's out in the open. So it will go 1, 2, and try and grab Sam. So we'll roll the dice and we get a 4. And a 4 on the grab test is a taken down. So down Sam goes, and we place the zombie on his card and we roll a bite test. 8, so safe. So no bite this time. But there are more zombies nearby. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't quite reach him. Now, let's see. These are all going to be heading after Sam, so let's do those. So they can't see or smell him quite yet, but as soon as they move there, they can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they've not reached him. These guys are going to head after Cole still. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nothing major going on there. This guy in the middle is closer to Sam. So 1, 2. But he still doesn't have line of sight on Sam or smell, so he won't actually charge him. These guys are closest to Sam, so we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. These are, well, these two are, no, that one's closest to Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, going after those. Okay, so that is all the infected moved. Now to spawn. The closest hidden spot is just here, so just beyond Sam, who is down on the ground. Not a good time to be him. So then on to the infected test. No one's bitten, so we'll skip that. End phase, there's no zombies to stand up, but we do need to take a alert token off of Victor, and we are on to turn 11. So first up in this 11th turn, Rogue is going to have Victor do a sprint 1, 2, 3 to there, and then he will go on alert, I think. So he's watching for these guys, and he's got his shotgun out so he can mop these up if needed. And then Cat is going to go 1, 2, 3 for a sprint, and we'll use her hit and run to also do an attack with her katana. So let's roll the dice, and a 7 is a kill. So that's 1 dead zombie, and she's got 2 action points left, and she'll go on alert. Cole is all alone at the front here, and he's just going to sprint along. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, Sam already has a zombie on him, so he's going to shoot at it with his pistol. And he gets a 3, which is a miss. But not to be disheartened, he's going to try again. And that time he gets a kill with an 8. So we take the zombie that was on his player board off. So now he's just prone, he's no longer in a grapple. But he's only got 2 action points left. There's not a lot he's going to be able to do with these. So I think what he's going to do is go on alert in this direction to try and kill these zombies as they go and try and kill him. which it's now the infected move stage they're going to do. So we'll do him first. He moves 1, which means Sam gets a shot at him, misses, so then he'll do a grab test. And we have a 2. So, oh, actually he's prone, so there is no grab test. So he immediately is grabbed. So he goes onto Sam's player board, and Sam is no longer on alert because he's in a grabbed state. So we roll a bite test. So it's 50-50, 1 to 4, he'll get bitten. And that's it, he's bitten. So he is now infected with stage 1. But we're not done yet, because this one's going to go 1, 2, and also grab him. So another bite test is needed, and another 1. So he's now on to stage 2. Then we've got this woman over here. 1, 2, 3, and grabs. So we do another bite test, and a 6. So didn't get any worse that time. But there's still some more zombies here, so let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, and that's the 4th zombie on his player board now. 7 though, he didn't get bitten by that one. And we've got 1, 2, 3, and a 5th zombie on him. This could be it for Sam, it really could. And a 6, he says, okay, he's still not bitten. 1, 2, 3, 4, and onto the player mat. So that's the 6th zombie. And a 4, so he's down to stage 3. So he's only got 3 action points now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That one can't quite reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one can't reach. And we're coming in on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't reach. These guys are heading after Cole, but they can't see him, so they're only going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then over here, this one will take a step towards Cat here, and Cat will do an attack because she's on alert, and with her katana will slice its head off. The next one will go 1, and then Victor will shoot at it with his shotgun, and a 5 on the shotgun is a kill. So boom, hole in that zombie. But he does only have 3 rounds left on his shotgun now. So then over here the shotgun can't reach, and neither can Cat's melee weapon. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of the infected move. So onto the infected spawn. And it's been a while since I've messed with the players, so I think I'm going to. I'm going to play a horde card. So 3 zombies in addition to the normal spawn at an active spawn point of my choice. And just here behind the heroes seems like a good place. So 1, and no line of sight. 2, no line of sight or line of smell. So 1, 2, and then our 3rd one there, and then our spawn table. So first roll we have an 8, so we get a roamer, which will turn up just here as it's the nearest hidden space to a hero. And that's then our spawning done, so infection test. So Sam with a horde of zombies on him and already at the 3rd stage does his infection check, and we get a 2. Which means next stage. So he's still got 3 AP, he's not down to 2 yet, but he's only 2 off of being dead. And that's the end of the infection test. So end phase. Well, we don't have any zombies to stand up. We do have alert tokens to remove, so we can do that. And cross off the turn, we're on to turn 12.